Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm good. This is Jarso's lectures. Welcome back. By this video, I bring you one very interesting topics, which is about computers. I hope you are waiting for. You are. This topic is what you are expecting, and as you can see, it is about computers. And within the video we are going to discuss the definitions of computer, what is computer, what part does the computer have, by what feature we can characterize the computer, in what area it can be applied, and what is its weakness or limitations. We are going to discuss those portions when we start by its definition. Uh, from when we start from the term computer. Computer means the term computer is derived from the term compute. Computing means performing calculations. Compute means to calculate. But computation means not only doing calculation, but also with the help of computer hardware and the software, when we perform something, that activity is called computations. For example, like that of installing different applications. Okay, surfing the web. Those all are what? Computations. Now here what I want to say is computation is not only calculations. Calculation is also the computations, but it is not computation means not only calculation. For example, installing software is also computations. Surfing the web is also computations. This is what computation means, what computing means. For example, adding two numbers as calculation, adding two numbers, subtracting two numbers from each other, multiplying two numbers by each other is what we call, each of them are computation. But computation is not only those calculations. In addition, there are activities of computers that we consider as computing. This is what computation means. When we come to the meanings of computer, before discussing or before defining what is computer means, I want to define what is a system means, because computer is a system. System means something or groups of component, which we can say system is group of component that work together, that work in collaborations in order to achieve one specific single common goal. System have one common goal. System have one common goal. For example, lots of examples of systems are there. Digestive system is there. Respiratory system is there. Now when we see digestive system, a lots of components are there, starting from our mouth to stomach, teeth, tongue, stomach. A lot of components are there, but their common goal is their objective is to digest the food. Their common goal is each of them plays or each of them performs some activity. For example, teeth can perform something, tongue can perform something, and each of them plays some roles to achieve that as general common goals. Now, in case of digestive systems, in order to digest the food, a lots of components that work together are there. Now, when we come to the computer system, within a computer systems, for example, mouse is there, keyboard is there, system unit is there, monitor is there, power supply is there, different buses are there, lots of components are there. For example, memory is there, or storage units are there in order to hold the instructions. Each of them work together to achieve one common goal. The main objectives of computer system, the objectives of computer system is to process the data. But in order to process the data, lots of components that work in collaborations are there. So like that, now computer is an electronic device that accept an input from the real world. The input is always taken from the real world by different input devices, like that of mouse and the keyboard. Data or input can be taken from the real world. Now, since the taken data from the real world is not meaningful, not well organized, not processed, we must have to restructure, reorganize, rearrange the taken data from the real world. Rearranging, reorganizing, or processing the taken data from the real world is what we call processing. Restructuring, reorganizing, and making, in order to make the data meaningful. Since the taken data from the real world is meaningless, we should make it meaningful. So in order to make it meaningful, we have to reorganize, we have to rearrange, we have to process the taken data from the real world. This process is what we call processing of the data. And then after processing, we got information, or we got, this is what we call output. This data is input, this one is output. So the restructured, the reorganized, the meaningful data is what we call informations. That is what we call information. So these steps are also known as steps of data processing cycles. So this can be done by computers. The main aim, the main objectives of computer is to process data, to perform these cycles. So this is what we call a computer. Computer is an electronic device that can take data or input from real worlds, process the taken input or the taken raw data, raw fact and the features from the real worlds, and they give us the output, the meaningful results. Computer is the device that can perform these cycles or these operations. But we can say not only this one, we can say computer is a device or electronic device that can perform arithmetic and the logical operations. Arithmetic means different calculations. Logical operation means in order to different logical operators like that of not and ors are there. To perform such logical decisions, we can use computers. And then we can say also computer is a programmable machines or a programmable devices. Programmable device means they follows programs. On this concept of programmable machine, I will do another video, and we will see together on other video. Programmable means device or machine that follows programs, that follows instructions. In order to define computer, we can say many things. So I hope you got something by this definition. As most common, computer is a device that can take input data from the real world, that process that taken data, and they process the taken data from the real world, and they give us the output is. Now by what features we can characterize the computer? what is its features, what is its characteristics, which we can say. Now, we have seen computer is a device that take input and they process it according to the logic provided to it, and they giving us the useful or meaningful outputs back to the users. In addition to that, computer have those store kind of ability to store some things or store informations, speed, accuracy, reliability, flexibility, diligence or consistency, resource sharing capability. By those features we can characterize the computers. By storage capacity means computer can store data, or actually data, which means our image, our document files, our videos, our audio files can be stored on our computer, and also it has speeds. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that actually computer performs what we can do manually. Computer performs what we can do. For example, in case of storage, out of using computer, we can store, but the way in which we can store can be different. The way in which we use to store the different files can be different. Anyways, we can do what computer can do. For example, in case of presentations, with the help of computer, we can present efficiently by high speed within small amounts of time or smaller periods of times. But out of computer, we can make presentations, and the speed, one of the most important capabilities of computer is computer can perform can perform many activities, can handle, can execute millions of instructions per second, even per nanosecond or per microsecond. That is why we use the computer. One of its advantages, it can handle many instructions per times. The next one is accuracy. By accuracy, I mean computer can perform tasks error free. Actually, it is programmable device. After take the instructions, after take the command, after takes the programs, can perform activity by following that command, by following that logic, by following that sets of instructions. Sometimes computer can do error. Error can occur within tasks of computer. As such like times, concepts of GIGO is there. GIGO, which means garbage in, garbage out. If you provide the computer incorrect instructions, incorrect command, incorrect programs, it will give you the incorrect results. If you give the correct logic, the correct command, the correct programs, or the correct sets of instruction, error is not there within tasks of the computers. That GIGO means what you provide to it, it will do by following that. For example, it is programmable machines. It follows programs or it follows softwares. If you provide the computer incorrect software, it will perform incorrect or it will give you incorrect result. If you provide correct softwares, it will perform or it will give you correct results. The next one is reliability. Reliability means it is available when we want. Actually, reliable means it can related with performance. Computer can perform activity within high performance and the flexibility, which means adapting to change. This means, for example, a computer can adapt to change. Outdated concepts of outdate and update is here. Updating means making the computer to support current features or current software features. The next one is diligency and the consistency concept is there. For example, as human being, if we perform something for long periods of times, we may get tired. But computer doesn't have such like features. Then last one is resource sharing. Computer can share, has ability to be connected to the internet and the shares the available resource within it. For example, files, different data and informations, different resources like that. So printers and the hard disk can be shared by computers. Those are the characteristics. And the next one is or what area computer can be applied in the solves our tasks. Here I can say currently in today's world computer can be applied to everywhere. As you can see, every company, either it is large or small, within your home, within research area, within healthy center, for example, in areas like hospitals, in educations, in many areas, computer can be applied either directly or indirectly. For what purpose? To store informations and the process large amounts of data, to transmit information across continents, across the world. People can transmit, can share files, can share data through the computers, simulate events, perform complex mathematical computations, monitor ongoing industrial operations, for performing repetitive processes. Actually, computer can be applied. For example, students currently use computer for different purpose. For example, for group working, for storing their files, for communicating with others. Teacher can use for assessing the students, for making presentation, for different purposes. Within a home, for entertainment, computer can be applied everywhere, even in areas of agriculture. We can use the computer. I can say almost everywhere. Almost everywhere, computer can be applied. The next one is limitations of computer. Even if it is very powerful machines, even if it is very high speed machines, computer can have weaknesses. As it is weaknesses, as you can see, look here, computer can't decide how to be programmed. That is the tasks of human being. In order to give the software for the computer, it is the purpose tasks of human being. We must give the program, we must give the software, we must give the command first. Rather, it can't take the program by itself. It can't install the program, or it can't install the software by itself. The next one, it is not intelligent. For example, we human beings are intelligent. We can perform many things. We can plan for the future, but computer can't plan. Not only that, can't perform what it is not programmed. Computer can perform only what it is instructed, what it is commanded, what it is programmed to do. Look this. When I say this, these statements are there. Can't think out of box. Actually, computer is in box. Box means it takes a command, it takes a software, it takes instructions. Out of that instruction, computer can't perform nothing. If we didn't give any software, it is empty. Computer can't perform nothing. To do something, first human being must program the computer in order to in order to make computer to do something. No, computer to do something simply. First, it should take the command or program to do that things. And the other is computer do not provide their own inputs. Yeah, input is always inserted by human. And the other is computer cannot foresee. That means cannot predict, cannot guess what will happen in the future. The next one is interpretations of data, implementations of decision is always left for humans. Now, as even if it is powerful and even if it is one high performance devices, even if it can perform many tasks per smaller periods of times, computer can have those limitations. And I hope for today it is enough. I hope you got points. You got points, and it is enough for today. One thing again I want to tell you is that if you are new for my YouTube channel, don't forget to like my video, to subscribe my channel, and to share its link with your friends, since there are very interesting topics are there within these channels. Thank you for your times. Bye bye.